Alright, so we do have to get through these clouds before it gets dark. I mean, do you think that's a hole or do you think that's a mountain?
Alright, I should probably give you a quick little recap here and bring you up to speed on what exactly is going on if you haven't already seen part 1 of this episode, but first, intro. I'm John from Fly 8 Mike Alpha, CFI turned airline pilot turned back to CFI. Come along on my journey, flying Alaska to Florida and beyond. So let me bring you up to speed. Well, the weather was finally good enough for us to get out of Anchorage, get in the airplane, and start heading over towards Valdez. Of course, the weather wasn't perfect, so we decided to climb up really high, fly through this amazing rainbow, cruise over top of the mountains, over top the clouds, and then we had to find our way back down through the clouds, and that's where things started to get really interesting.
I mean, do you think that's a hole or do you think that's a mountain ahead of us?
I don't think that's a mountain. So I'll fly towards that.
Sure.
See.
I even see this little guy, and we should take...
looks like a hole there.
Yeah. I would say we need to take the first available one. And then just spiral down through it.
That one up ahead, though, looks bigger.
Yeah. I like the one up ahead. As long as it doesn't change by the time we get there.
That one over there looks good too. It's just a little bit more out of the way.
So I'm looking at the sun. We've got time to make it to that hole, and then we really have to have a game plan as to what we're doing.
Okay.
Because we can watch the sun on these clouds here, and you can see the tips of the clouds are illuminated.
Yeah.
And as that illumination goes away, it means time is running out.
Time is of the essence.
Luckily, it is pretty thin. It looks like the layer is only about 500 feet thick. As those mountaintops lose the sunlight, we're going to lose the sunlight too. It's going to get pretty dark pretty quick, I think. What do you think about that hole up ahead? Do you think it's over water?
Yes.
You don't think it's going to be... That's a 10-mile ring? Hopefully, that'd be awesome. If that hole's over water, we can spiral through it. That would be super sweet. Now we're only 60 miles out of Valdez.
Yeah.
Puts us about a half hour out, 7:30, it'll just be getting dusk, so we can do it. It's doable. It's a little later than I would like it to be, but it's doable.
Can you look and see if Valdez has lights?
Absolutely. And
looks like
it does. Yep. We knew that because we did good pre-flight planning. I looked at it, actually, before we left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Double checking.
18.8 will be our next frequency. I'll dial up for us.
Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition broken 5,000. Overcast 6,000. Temperature 08 Celsius. Dew point 07 Celsius. Altimeter 2,991.
Broken 5,000, overcast 6,000. Temperature's 8, dew point 7, kind of problematic. But it does say Viz is 10 right now. Wind's calm, so hopefully it doesn't change too much for us.
I hardly ever see a dew point temperature spread of more than a couple of degrees up here.
We'll see a lot in the desert.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was 0302, so that was only 2 minutes ago, so that's good. Alright, fingers crossed on this hole. Like everything is riding on this hole.
Yeah. Hope it's not a sucker hole.
Yeah. Not like everything riding on this hole, like we're gonna die if we don't make it through this hole. It's just we're gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah, I would actually go probably to Seward.
Yeah, at this point.
Looks like there's lots of holes that way.
Yeah. Or anywhere with a good instrument approach.
Because at least in Seward, we're already on the other side of the mountains that we've been trying to get out of for the past couple days.
Yeah. So the thing about holes, when you're trying to go through them, is they always look a lot bigger than they are. Like you'll hit the edges really easily.
Yeah.
So be ready to slow down and make kind of tighter turns-ish. Maintaining VFR.
Yep. We are definitely VFR right now.
Yeah.
We went through the rainbow ring. We're like, that made the whole trip. That means it's going to be safe.
Oh yeah. Totally, that's exactly what that means.
And we're already below 5,000, and we are, so that means that Valdez, if the ATIS is correct.
Yeah, these layers should let us out into other layers that will let us stay VFR as we go down between layers, working our way down. Hopefully, I just don't like doing the scrap at night, but...
Not yet.
Not yet.
Visual contact with the ground.
Yeah, mountain. That's also called a mountain. We're going to go ahead and turn the synthetic vision back on. There we go. Makes me feel a little better.
Just an island.
Islands hurt too when you hit them.
They do?
Yeah.
They look so cushy and soft.
But islands are soft. You can't crash and die on an island. Only in regular mountains. So this is what I was picturing when I was thinking of picking our way through layers. This is exactly what I was picturing.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Like layers that just link up with other layers where you can step your way down like some Mario Brothers game.
Not my favorite thing in the world, but it's doable.
It's doable. Watch that cloud on your left there.
Yeah.
It's beautiful and pretty.
Yep.
If we have to crash, let's do it right on the top there where it's clear and we can camp.
I'm gonna stand here over the water.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, so... You know what altitude you're at, right?
Yeah.
We're down to 500.
So probably don't want to go anywhere below that.
No, let's not go below 500.
Yeah.
But you can hug the shoreline if you want, just not super hug it. Really pay attention to these two helpful devices here. You can zoom in a whole bunch. And yeah, don't want to clip the side of the mountain, but we don't want to be ditching in this water because we'll die.
Yeah.
Alright, should be doable.
Looks doable. And I'm very glad I'm not having to land on some sketchy beach I've never been to before.
Yeah, no, it's a good runway and everything. Funny, we were able to get the AWAS when we were 60 miles out, but now we can't get it because we're too low.
Right.
It's just really easy to descend into the water and never know it. You know, like until you hit the water, because there's no definition whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like that's why I asked you if you knew how low you were. I was like, did you want to be at 500 feet? But it's, I mean, it's just a mirror. There's no definition whatsoever to where it starts and where it stops.
Yeah. I knew I brought you along for something.
Classy water.
I mean, I was keeping an eye on the shoreline, but you're right, I wasn't really paying attention to my altitude.
Yeah.
I knew that we were getting...
You're just like, lower, and we'll see it lower. But it's, the water looks the same as the clouds.
Yeah, no, you're right.
What do we want to do about this? Up ahead.
Go to the other side.
Want to hop over? Okay.
You still have lateral visibility.
Yeah.
There's just layers.
Yeah, it's just the clouds are the issue. 1 mile and clear clouds. And clear mountains, preferably as well.
We got a good 5 miles viz.
Yep, you will have to make a slight left turn here shortly. See that mountain appearing up at about 12:30? Yeah, you gotta go to the left of it. Yeah.
I was gonna go straight, kind of hug the shoreline a little bit.
Sure thing.
Keep this one in sight, this shoreline.
Yep. I'll be thrilled when I see 10 statute miles and overcast 5,000 like the AWAS said. That'd be great.
That would be really nice.
Yeah, I thought after we got through that hole that the fun would be over and it would be easier, but apparently not.
Yeah.
Fun's just beginning. And when you're in this stuff, I mean, you can always slow down if you want. You can always do 80. Not that you need to right now. I'm just, if things start coming at you too fast.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not sure which way to go, left or right, don't keep speeding towards a direction you're not comfortable with.
Right.
At 120.
Yeah, looks kind of solid. Oh, there's a light.
Hoping once we make this bend, it's gonna clear up. I see more.
Oh,
To the
yeah.
right.
I can see the other side, I think.
Yep.
Oh, good. There we go.
Alright, I'd like to revise my previous statement from episode 11 and 12. This is the definition of low visibility. Let's go ahead and turn off the strobes for now, leave the nav lights on. Just as a precaution, in case we actually get into a cloud here. Let's go ahead and give yourself a heading that you want to hold.
I think this heading that we've got.
Gonna call it 070 would be great. Apply that 070 heading for me. And if you're comfortable with a little more power, I don't know if you want to slow down, that's fine, but if you're comfortable with a little more power, that's good. Just keep that throttle blade open, just so we don't run the risk of carburetor ice. Carb's 24 degrees.
Valdez Airport, automated weather observation. 0333 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition overcast. 4,700.
That's a load of shit. Maybe at the airport. Valdez traffic, Cessna 170, red and white. Approximately 6 miles to the southwest, inbound landing, Valdez. Alright, we're popping out of it. This is looking better. Are you back outside or are you still on instruments?
I'm back outside. I'm outside. I'm gonna lower. How do you dim these now?
So, yeah, you can dim your iPad just like that.
These?
And then these guys, I'll dim for you. You just tell me what you want. Is that good?
Just dim them to the automatic setting that they were at before.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna do a straight in landing east. So it's 6.
Yep, be runway 6. Want to click those lights on?
Valdez traffic, Cessna 60 Delta. It's on a 3-mile final, runway 6, Valdez.
There's the runway. Alright. Watch out for towers or any sort of obstacles as you come in here, and I think we made it. I don't want to speak too soon.
Really fun.
That was the definition of low visibility.
Oh, I was gonna say fun.
No, I had no fun. I don't know about you, but I was not having a lot of fun doing that. Definitely a lot better now, but back there is pretty rough. But it's probably still a mile. 1 mile is not a lot of visibility, to say the least.
It was definitely at least a mile.
Yeah, it was a mile. Just a tiny mile with lots of layers and clouds. Good to see clear air and a runway. Cool, just hook up with those pappies when you get a chance, because it's nighttime.
Yeah.
So just kind of level off here until you get too white.
Yeah. Valdez traffic, 6 Delta short final, runway 6, Valdez.
Well, those tires are a lot more cushiony with all this weight in here. Got a lot more give to them.
Delta's clear at Charlie, Valdez. Is there a safe taxi for this airport? Yeah, I don't really know where transient
Sure thing.
or anything. I guess we'll just go to where I see one lonely plane parked there.
Yeah. No safety taxi data available. Bummer.
There's one plane there, and then there's a smaller tail dragger all the way down there.
Yeah, if there's a man gate there, let's just park next to this, whatever, this airplane is there.
Okay.
There you are. Yes, so that was a little sketchy. Good first day. I mean, we made it to Valdez. That was the goal. A little sketcy.
Just a little
bit.
tad. I mean,
Maybe not as sketchy as this hotel we're in.
It was.
But
it was interesting and it was doable.
yeah, it was doable. But hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully it'll be a little bit better.
Hopefully a little bit better. So, yeah.
Sia really likes this hotel room though.
Oh, I'm sure there's so much for her to eat and sniff out in here. All right, tomorrow, hopefully a better day. Oh, and one last thing. We totally want to keep track of how many miles we're flying and how much it's costing us. So if you guys ever want to do the same trip or something similar, you kind of have an idea. So I have no idea what the numbers are right now because I haven't bothered to add them up. But I totally will when I edit this video, and we will put it all up in this area right here with the annual cost, the fuel so far, hotel, expenses, everything. We'll let you know at the end of the videos. So you guys know what to do. Like the video, subscribe if you have not already. Be sure to hit that little bell next to it so you get notified when we post our latest episodes as we make our way down into the lower 48, and we will see you guys on the next episode. As we have to go out of Anchorage and then we have to go out of Anchorage right now, broken 300.